Hi everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Pluto of Pluto's Muse here, back with another timeless pick a card reading titled, What Do Others Hate to Love About You? All right, so this reading was inspired by Capricorn season, okay? Capricorn is one of those signs. I love Capricorns, by the way. Shout out to Capricorn. Happy birthday, Cap. Capricorn is one of those signs that definitely has an opinion. Most people with Capricorn placements have pretty pretty heavy opinions about certain things, but I also feel like they tend to be the type of people that even if they do dislike certain stuff, some of the stuff that they say they dislike, they actually low-key love. Okay, I don't know if that's, I'm not going to stereotype Capricorns, but seems to be a thing. So that is what this reading is inspired by. If you enjoy this reading, please like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Also, we have 4 piles to choose from today. You can choose one or more piles. If one pile doesn't resonate or whatever it is, these are general messages, so take what resonates and leave the rest. But I hope you enjoy this reading. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's get started. Hi, pile 1. You are the pile that chose image 1. All right, those of you that chose this pile, we're going to get into numbers and signs that could be relevant for you before we actually get into the message. Somebody in this pile, you could be 29, you could be 41. That's only 2 numbers I'm seeing. Oh, no, and 4. So 29, 41, and 4 may be relevant numbers. Somebody could also be a Scorpio or a Sag. They could be a Taurus or a Gemini. They could be a Aries or a Taurus. I'm also seeing a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Could be Moon in specific. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Moon in specific. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn out here. Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, Aries, and Gemini. Those signs could be relevant. These could be the signs that hate to love this about you. It could also be signs that are in your chart. Now, pile 1, this energy is so funny to me. Pile 1, you are such a bright light, okay? You are such a bright light for a lot of people. Some of you are also very, very successful when it comes to this whole bright light thing. I don't know if you're someone that uses your light as a form of like creative work, or if you're a healer, or if you're a teacher. Some of you could be in a spiritual field. There's just a lot of energy here around you being a source of light for other people. And this is the main thing. This is the main thing that people hate to love about you. The fact that you are so bright. Somebody in here definitely operates from a space of Christ consciousness. So you don't have to be a Christian. Some of you could be, but there's like a heavy emphasis here on like Christ. All right. So like, again, you don't have to be Christian, but it's like all forgiving, and there's a sense of love around everything that you do. Like there's something very, almost a little bit sacrificial even. Like some of you guys are willing to put your pride aside. You don't have much pride. Pile 1. It's very interesting. It's interesting to see that some people don't like this. But for a lot of you, it's that they do like it, but they like to complain about it, because I get that a lot of you are a little bit more accepting, a little bit more positive, a little bit more loving than some of the people that are around you. And even though they really do admire this about you, there's a part of them that hates this, okay? But it feels like the reason why they don't like it is because they know they need to do better. It has nothing to do with the fact that you are doing anything wrong. Of course you're not. Or that you are spreading any type of negativity. It really isn't coming off that way at all. Some of you are very like meditative people, very disciplined. Maybe you don't drink, maybe you don't smoke, you don't sleep around, anything like that. Some of you are just very disciplined overall, and this is something that people hate to love. They love that you're so disciplined, but they also, again, get annoyed because there's some sense of feeling like they don't match that energy, or they don't have that same type of energy. You're the type of person that makes people feel like they have the potential to achieve things that they've never felt comfortable with believing in before. A lot of faith in this pile. A lot of faith in this pile. Being around you is a huge mirror to other people when it comes to what they are or aren't doing in their reality. And again, because you are willing to put your pride aside, sometimes you guys are, sometimes you go through your own struggles, pile one, and I feel like you're not the type of person that will make people feel bad for struggling. You're not the type of person that projects. Even some of y'all don't project that much in this pile. Like, there's this energy here of you always kind of looking inward or being very self-aware rather than like pushing certain negative beliefs onto other people. But when I was talking about the pride thing, I was going to say too, if you get your feelings hurt, some of y'all are willing to say like, that hurt my feelings. If you're kind of low on cash right now, some of y'all are willing to tell people, listen, the funds are funny. I'm getting like something about you being very relatable. Some of you are very relatable in this pile. And for some reason, it's like, no matter how much people like to act like this light that you have, this angelic energy that you have is annoying, or, maybe you think you're better than other people. Some people assume that you think you're better than other people. Again, very odd, because I don't see you being that way. Maybe somewhere inside of you, you're like, I'm special. You may know that you're special, but either way, I don't feel like you allow your specialness to get in the way of you relating to others, like connecting with others and seeing them as equals. And this is what makes you so bright, and this is what makes people love you so much. But again, because you are in this type of energy, it's like you never get your feelings hurt. Pile one, you never get your feelings hurt. You're never triggered. If somebody said, okay, you're broke, you're like, today I am. You're like, today, right now at this point in my life, I'm not where I want to be. You might not say you're broke. You're like, I'm not where I want to be. I could make more money, but you're never down. You're never fully down. And because you're never fully down, this is very triggering. You also really highlight to people because of this whole like humble type of vibe. Some of you could even be the type that like, even though I'm not getting that everybody in this pile is someone that doesn't care about their appearance to a certain degree, I'm not getting that you're not stylish or anything in this pile. Some of you are very stylish, but I'm picking up on an energy here of someone that could, you're not ashamed of getting something on discount. You're not ashamed of getting something on discount, or you're not ashamed to thrift, or you're not ashamed to like use have a sweater for a very long time, or have a favorite hat or something like that. Like, I'm getting something here about you not being afraid of being frugal. And because you're not afraid of being frugal, or because you're not afraid of just being yourself, really, and saying how you feel, and being a certain type of way, this is triggering to people. You make people feel materialistic. You make people feel egotistical. You make people feel like they're putting on a show for others when you're around. And even though, again, this is something that they probably hate to see, there's also a part of them that can't help but love the fact that even though this is what they feel, because it's not like you're telling them this. You're not like, oh man, like, why wear that Dior hoodie when you could wear, like, none of you are judging anyone. You're not judging anybody. But it's more so like, because you're so comfortable with yourself, you make these people feel like, why am I not comfortable without this thing? Why am I so hung up on trying to look a certain way or be a certain way or act a certain way for other people when I have someone like Pile One who accepts me for who I am, who celebrates me for who I am, who I feel like I fit in with, and I'm proud to fit in with. These people feel proud to be a part of your soul family, Pile One. But it just makes them feel bad that you are less earthly than them and more spiritual. they love this because they need people like you around like that, but they also are uncomfortable with the fact that your existence highlights how, I'm hearing shallow, how shallow some other people could be. Yeah. Some of you also have a connection to animals, or like you're like in love with nature, and you care about the planet, and you care about other people, and you're not hung up on material things, and you work hard for your money. And again, some of you could be very wealthy people, but even if you're very wealthy, it's like you're not putting on a show for other people. Like, again, very, very humble vibes in this pile. Like, you could literally be a millionaire right now, and you're like, I'm gonna go to Target and get this shirt real quick. Or, that's probably not the, I'm gonna go to the Goodwill and get this thing real quick. Like, I'm getting like some of you guys go to places that, maybe you don't have to buy those things from those sites or from those places, or you don't really have to take the train or whatever it is. But instead of making a big deal out of your money like some other people would, or acting like you're better than other people, right? You got a following. You're not walking around like, I just woke up with my 20K follows or whatever it is. Like, instead of talking about this and being braggadocious or whatever it is, some of you just exist. Some of you just exist, and people love you for existing. And there's people out there that hate the fact that they love you for existing. It's hilarious. They hate the fact that they love you for existing. And that if they do choose to like push you away or make you feel bad, you actually would be willing to make space to forgive them. Yeah. Some of you are actually very forgiving. So this is what people hate to love about you. Pile 1. Very interesting. I think this is really cool. Hopefully this made sense. Hopefully you enjoyed the message. People also hate to love your hair. Your hair is great. Pile 1. People hate that they love your hair so much, whether it's a cool color, a length, a texture, who knows. People love your hair and they hate that. Or you don't have no hair and they hate that they love that you're able to rock that. It's something like that going on. But that's all that I have for my pile 1s. I hope it makes sense. I hope you enjoyed this message. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. And I'll talk to you guys later. Pile 2, you are the pile that chose image 2. Pile 2, your message is so clear cut. So clear cut. Your message is so clear and so funny to me. Before we actually get into your message, I am going to tell you the numbers and the signs that may be relevant for this pile. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Heavy on the Scorpio and Sag in this pile as well. You got 2 numbers that came out as 11. Some of you guys could be seeing 1111. We got a 10, so that's another Scorpio and Libra. We also have Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Scorpio again. Libra again. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And it's a little bit of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but really Sag and Leo the most in this pile. Okay. Pile 2. Somebody in here could be Native American. You don't have to be. But you talk about peace. Peaceful people. Pile 2, you are some of the most peaceful people around, to the point where you definitely could be a shaman, you could be a healer, you could be a spiritualist of some sort. You don't have to be. I mean, I'm getting the vibe that some of you could even be the type that listens to frequencies and meditates and loves being outside and all kinds of things. Like your energy feels very protected, pile 2. You're a very protected person, very divinely guided. But this is the thing. Some people hate to love the fact that you are so peaceful, because you don't have any desire at all. Some of y'all might disagree. Some of you could have desires to do this on occasion, but it seems like from other people's point of view that you don't have any desire at all to compete or to be right. You never are trying to fight to be right. You're never trying to fight to be the best. You're never trying to fight to be on top. And even when you don't try, sometimes you are. You are the one that's right. You are the one that's on top. You are the one that ends up being the victor in the end. But it's the lack of fight. It's the lack of fight and competition that really grinds some people's gears. I feel like you're a very empathetic person in this pile too. Okay, some of you guys have such beautiful hearts. You love your family. I'm getting the people that you irritate the most, like the people that hate to love this the most, are family. Or people that know you love your family. Like some people hate that some people hate to love the fact that you love your family. Like some of y'all might be around your family a lot, or some of you guys care a lot about your family. This is irritating to somebody. But for others of you, I'm getting a vibe here where it's like the people that are irritated by you are your family members. Some of you guys could have family members right now you're not talking to. Some of you guys could have family members right now that are you're in no contact with or something like that. Either you're completely cut off from these people or you're not talking to them. Some of you guys have exes that are currently irritated because they love you. Flings, people, random people. I'm getting friends, flings, anybody that tried to prove you wrong hurt their own feelings because it looks like you never did. It looks like you never try to prove people wrong. It looks like when things don't work out, you change and grow and evolve from it. It looks like you never have an issue with just believing in something better or having faith in your dreams and moving forward. A lot of you have a really solid sense of self-worth and self-esteem. So if people try to make you feel insecure or anything like that, it's water off a duck's back. Never bothers you at all. Some of you people hate your music taste. They hate to love your music taste. They love your music taste, but they hate that they love it because it's real good. It's real good. I'm getting some of you have really great music taste. Some of you could even make music. Some people hate to love your music. You're so good at making music. But yeah, I'm getting this vibe where it's like some of you are so loving, like really kind to children, really nice to old people, really kind to random people. Like none of you are, like you don't have a mean bone in your body. You can be mean if needed, but you don't really intend to be that way. You really are very peaceful. You really are very peaceful. And I feel like there's a lot of people that come into contact with you who have never experienced this, or who don't understand why you come off like you would be the type that would be willing to be petty or play a game or prove that you're right. But for a lot of you, it's like, if you have conflict with someone, sometimes you're willing to bite the bullet and just be like, hey, we're cool. No issue. We're good. I forgive you. That's fine. Like some of y'all are forgiving. That's what I'm getting. Some of you are very forgiving. You know, you're really teaching people lessons around forgiveness as well. Very forgiving. When you're wrong, you'll apologize. If you feel like somebody needs a break from you, you give them a break. You know, you give them some space. And it's funny because the people that are most irritated by you are people that pull away from you in hopes that you stress out about them. These are people that start an argument in hopes that you try to prove yourself right. These are people that do things to make you feel insecure in hopes that you try to prove that you are worthy of their attention, of their validation, of their affection. And there's a lot of times where cycles close, relationships end, and people are left feeling dumb and honestly mean. Like you don't come off mean. A lot of people end up get left feeling mean, because you don't try to prove them wrong, because you don't feel like you need to be right. You just let it be. Some of y'all just let it be. Yeah. Even if it disappoints you. I feel bad. Some of y'all in this pile, like, there are people that have disappointed you. People that you really love. Family members, friends, love interests. These are people that really, maybe you tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, or maybe you've even given them space to kind of get themselves together. You're like, you know what, if this person apologizes, that would be great. But then there's another part of you that's like, but if they don't, that's okay too. And I feel like because you operate from that type of space, that level of detachment, a lot of these people get their feelings hurt. Yeah. Some of y'all love your alone time. And this is also something that people hate to love, because you'll give people space. I'm getting like, some of y'all are okay with some space. If somebody's like, I need space from you, I need to get away from you, you're like, take all the time you need. I'll talk to you when you're ready. You might check in on them, say, hey, how you doing? Whatever's going on. It's almost like you don't leave people room to be mad at you. And they love that about you. They love that you're so forgiving. They love that you're so nurturing. They love that you're so confident and secure on your own. But they also hate that because it highlights the fact that they aren't. And I feel like that's just going to be the similar theme in all the piles. The fact that the reason why these people hate to love these things about you is because it's a reflection of the things that they lack. Some people hate to love the fact that you are so intuitive and you operate from a space of intuition. If something's wrong with somebody, even if you love them a lot, even if y'all are like arguing, if you're arguing with someone but you love them a lot, you'll check up on them. You'll check up. If you're having issues with someone but their birthday comes up, you'll say happy birthday. Yeah, you don't have too much pride to say happy birthday. You don't have too much pride to make sure that they're okay. You don't have too much pride to forgive. And for some reason, this really bothers people. There's also people that hate how much you rest. They love that you're resting all the time. Some of you are very beautiful in this pile, by the way. Somebody in here, you're very beautiful. I'm getting like inside and out. Like when I say beauty, I mean like beautiful heart, beautiful mind, beautiful face, beautiful body too. But I'm really getting like your face is like a really significant standout thing here. People really love your face. They think you have a beautiful face. That's what I'm saying. Like people look at your face and they're like, how can I be mad at you? They hate that they can't be mad. Because there's no reason to be mad. There's no reason to be mad at you. Yeah. It's like whatever weird manipulation tactic they tried, it didn't work. That's why they're mad. But besides that, it's like there's no other reason to be mad by you being a loving person, by you being so forgiving, by you not having enough ego to argue and prove yourself, by you taking care of your family. They can't be mad at that. They love that you do that. They're mad that they're not included. I feel like a lot of people view you as being very like nurturing, pile too. There's something here that feels kind of maternal or paternal about your energy. So because you are someone that is very like mothering or fathering, when you're not around these people, they hate that you're not around. So they love you because you exist, but they hate that that you don't give them your undivided attention all the time, that you're willing to leave, things like that. But I feel like if these people wanted to come back around, you would let them back in. And if these people wanted to leave your life, you would let them go. So this is what people hate to love about you. Pile 2. All right. Yeah. I'm also getting something here about like when people finally talk to you, like if somebody's mad at you, when they finally get a chance to talk to you, they almost like they have to forgive you. Something about you talking to them, something about them hearing from you, something about how you talk to these people. It's like all of a sudden they're like, I'm not mad. Like I thought I was mad. I thought I was mad, but now I'm not mad. And then they're mad. They're mad because they're not mad. It's very odd. But this is all that I have. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Talk to you guys later. Pile 3, you are the pile that chose image 3. All right, before we actually get into your message, let's name off the numbers and signs that could be relevant in this pile. The number 45, 48, 27, 46, 26, and 30 may be relevant for my pile 3s. Also, we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Moon in specific may be relevant in this pile. Aries, Pisces, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Scorpio and Libra, Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, Sag, and that's it. Okay, those signs may be your signs. Those signs may be the signs of the people that hate to love this about you. Somebody in here is psychic. Pile 3, is somebody in here, you're very intuitive, you're very psychic. You could be literally like a professional psychic. You don't have to be, or a professional intuitive, whatever you want to describe it as. Others of you are just very intuitive people. Okay, very healed people, healing people. You're doing the work to heal. Some of you are really on point when it comes to your healing as well. Somebody in this pile is in the LGBTQ. You don't have to be. But I'm getting an energy here of someone that is very grounded, very hydrated, very clean, very healthy, and very whole. And I feel like there's a lot of people, like there's a certain level of self-awareness that you have, pile 3, that is just so burdensome for people. I feel like there's a lot of people in your life that really appreciate you, but they hate how much you are just a great example of a human being. Like, that's what I'm getting most. Some of you guys are such a great example of a human being. Like, it is beyond these people. You could be animal people. Like, some of y'all care a lot about animals. You're super nurturing towards animals. People hate to love it. I don't know whether you're walking around like Snow White. I don't know whether you have a pet. I don't know whether you're someone that like is posting, dog videos or, cat videos or something like that. I don't know. Or like birds. You're like, oh, look at that bird. Like, I'm getting something here about somebody being very like happy to see animals or loving animals. And this is bothering people because it's super cute, but it's also annoying to them. I'm also picking up on people that are kind of triggered by the fact that you are, like I said before, so intuitive. It's really hard to get things past you, pile 3. I feel like a lot of people are able to pick up on the fact that you aren't someone that, second guess your intuition very often. Or that you struggle with listening to what your intuition is saying. And this is something that they love, but they also are bothered by, because there are people in your life that are trying to hide certain things from you that they just can't hide. They just can't hide it. Yeah, these are people that I deposit because of a commercial. Yeah, but these are people that feel like okay. One person that I feel like is hating your intuition is someone that has feelings for you. There's somebody in your energy that has feelings for you. This could be more than one person, pile 3. When people have feelings for you, but they don't want you to know that they have feelings for you, they hate that you can pick it up. They hate that you can pick it up, especially if they like have a lot of feelings for you and they're playing it down or something like that. These people are so bothered by the fact that you can tell that they are pressed. But they also love it because they're like, how did you know? How did you know? I'm getting like some of you guys are really good at reading people. some of you guys are super into your health. Like I said before, you're really good on your diet. You're really good on your doctor's visits, or even on your mental health. Maybe you're telling people about your therapy sessions or just the things that you've learned on your own time and your own healing. And these are things that people love about you, but also are kind of annoyed by or hate, because it does cause them to look at themselves, right? And take some time to figure out what it is about themselves that they need to heal. Some of you in specific, there's a wound. I'm getting it's a mother wound. There's a wound here, or like a family wound. Doesn't have to just be a mother wound, but there's a specific wound that you've done the work to heal, or you're doing the work to heal, that other people hate to love about you. Because I feel like this is a wound that other people have within themselves that they probably haven't addressed. These are people that are walking around that are like, I don't want to say they're proud of their baggage, but it's almost like these people are okay with not being healed. These people are okay with not having done the work, or forgiving the parent, or forgiving the ex, and all these different things. So when they come into contact with you, it's like knowing that you are doing the work, knowing that you aren't letting these wounds hold you back, knowing that you are, trying your best to not be the people who hurt you. This is something that people hate to love, because this is the exact energy that makes you a source of guidance for a lot of people. Your intuition is strong because you've done this work. Your intuition is strong because you've made an effort to trust yourself or learn from what you've been through. But it also is like the very thing that, again, a lot of people don't want to address. And maybe sometimes y'all call this out. Like if you see someone having issues, or dealing with certain emotional traumas or anything like that, that's why I'm getting reader vibes in this pile. Again, you don't have to be a reader, but if you are calling people out on the things that they need to heal, or the wounds that they haven't addressed, this is triggering. This is very triggering, and they don't know what to do with that. I'm also getting that some of you are so supportive in this pile. Some of you in this pile, you're so supportive of other people. So again, even when it comes down to their healing, the things that they're uncomfortable with, some of you are willing to be like, and I'll be here every step of the way, or I'll look out for you along this path, or while you're processing this, or whatever it is. And these people, I'm getting something here about people falling in love with you. Pile 3, I think a lot of people actually like have feelings for you, but they don't talk about it. Something here about somebody's feet. Somebody in here, you have nice feet, or somebody likes your feet. Okay, this is significant for someone in this pile. Somebody thinks your feet are cute, or I don't know, or somebody with cute feet is the one that's hating to love these things about you. But it's something weird. Like, these are people that they're triggered by you because they feel like your soul family. Okay, they're triggered by you because they feel like your soul family. They love you because they feel like your soul family, but they also hate that you're someone that is within their soul family, but you're doing like the work, or you're doing more work, or you're addressing more things. Like, these people have to find the time to do the work to heal. And it's funny because even though you're someone that has done a lot of work to heal, and you prioritize making sure you're healthy, and you prioritize doing your shadow work and stuff like that, you don't come off as rigid. Pile 3, you don't come off as like a stick in the mud, or like, you're fun. You're still fun. It's like you found a good balance between your healing and lighthearted things, or your inner child. And maybe there's some people out there who are also doing the work to heal, but they feel like now that they've healed, they have to be 10 times more serious, or, way more focused on certain things, like less creative, more focused on money. Like, it's something weird here. I think a lot of people have different stigmas around what healing means for them, or how they should act if they are healed. And you kind of destroy that narrative by, embracing all facets of your personality, but also still being someone that recognizes that, like, you got some work to do, or you've done the work, or whatever it is. Like, some of you are so loving of self, but still are doing the work. And that's something that people hate to love. Like, I don't know why they want you to be mad. I don't know why they want you to be mad. I don't know why they want you to be, I don't know. Some people also hate that you aren't sleeping with people, but they also love that. They love that you aren't sleeping with people because they're like, wow, this person knows their worth, or wow, this person is taking the time to, cleanse their energy, focus on themselves, whatever it is. But then they're also mad because, they want to sleep with you. I'm kidding. These people want to sleep with you. It's more than one person that is happy for you and also upset about this, because they're attracted to you. A lot of people want to date you. They hate that they want to date you. They love that they want to date you, and they hate that they want to date you. I feel like it's because some of you, again, heavy on the high priestess vibes. So some of you are just like not open right now. Yeah, some of you are not open right now. Like some of you are in a very like self-reflective, healed or healing space. I'm getting like friendship only vibes, or like some of you are in this space where you're just kind of like getting to know people, and if you meet the one, you'll meet the one, but if not, you're okay with that. Like some of you are just very focused on yourselves and your healing, and you're in a good space. You're in a good space and you're enjoying your life still. And you're super supportive and super loving. And you know that all you need to feel fulfilled is yourself. All you need to be powerful is yourself. You believe that the universe is on your side. You believe that everything is working out in your favor. You believe that we all have things to heal, and you're doing the work to heal those things. And there's people out there that view you and they see how magical that is and they love that. But they also kind of like hate the fact that you come off as perfect. Some of you will come off as perfect to people. Getting that heavy. Like some of you are very angelic and people don't like that. They love it, but they don't like it because it makes them feel less pure or less healed or less it makes them question what they're doing. Yeah. It's so funny too, because when people choose not to show you the love that they actually have for you, it makes them love you more because they start to ruminate on all the things that they like about you, like in private or something like that. And it's like they're obsessed. Like some people get obsessed with you. Pile 3. The people who push you away, especially if you guys know somebody in here, you know who I'm talking about. There's somebody in your energy that acts like they don't like you. The people that push you away and act like they don't like you, when they're alone, they think more about you and they hate that they feel like this is so funny to me. They feel like that they like you, or they feel like that they love you even. This could be your partner. Your partner could be acting like they don't like you and you love them and they love you. And you're like, okay, I'll talk to you when you are working through your mother issues. Like something like that. Like somebody has some mommy issues and they're working through them. And it's like you are there for them when they need you, but you also are like, it's cool if you're, if you need time to heal. We all need time to heal. You're like, we all need time to heal. And we're just going to enjoy our lives. Like you're still enjoying your life. People are so triggered by how you have gone through so much and you're still happy. Like some of y'all are still happy. Yeah. They hate to love your happiness. They're like, why do I think this person is so amazing? But it's just because you are. Yep. This is nice. So this is all that I have for my pile 3s. I hope that made sense. I hope you enjoyed this message. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Some of you, this is another thing too. Some of y'all really make people go through awakenings in this pile. Somebody in here, you're like awakening people, and they love you because you help them see clearly and wake up to the reality of the world and things like that. But they also hate you because once you're woke, can't go back. Some of y'all awaken people up and they can't go back, and they're like, oh my gosh, but they need it. Yeah, but they need it. So yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Yep, and that's all that I have. Talk to you guys later. Oh my goodness, this message is so strong too. I'm getting real strong messages. I'm getting real strong messages in these piles for certain people. Yeah, I got another strong message in another pile. So if you felt drawn to another pile, oh, I was going to say which pile it was. I don't want to say it. If you felt drawn to another pile 4, then check out that pile. But those of you that chose this pile, we're going to get into the numbers and signs that may be relevant for you. And then we'll talk about what people hate to love about you. So pile 4, you could be born on the 17th, born on the 15th, born on the 18th, born on the 31st, born on the 11th. Okay, or somebody in here could be a Leo or a Virgo, a Cancer or a Gemini, a Libra or a Virgo. Again, I'm getting Leo, Cancer, Libra. No. Virgo. Summer babies. I'm getting summer babies. Aries. I just confused myself. Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Sag, Libra, Capricorn, Leo, Pisces, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in this pile. Pile 4. You are... I'm getting like some of y'all are just so smexy. Okay? This is what people hate to love about you. Some of you are so attractive but off limits. You're off limits. I don't know what it is about you that's off limits, but it's like some of y'all, you're just never around. People can't hit on you how they want to. Some of y'all are celibate or abstinent or something like that. Others of you, this could be a smexuality thing. Some of the people that are attracted to you may not be your type. All right. Some of you, you may not be their type. And they're still attracted to you. Okay. Or they're normal type, but they're still attracted to you. There's just this big vibe in this pile of you being very, very, very tempting, very attractive. These are people that are obsessing over you, that hate to love you. Yes. These are people that feel like you didn't have the patience to wait for them. But they can't help but, have compassion for you. Like, they can't be mad. I'm getting like people can't be mad. People can't be mad at you. Okay? Some people hate to love your love for astrology in this pile. Some of y'all really love astrology, moon phases, stuff like that. You might talk to people about astrology. They hate that you love it so much. But they hate to love the fact that you know so much about it as well. Like you're teaching them. Yeah, like some of you are very spiritual in this pile, and people love that you're very spiritual, but they're also like triggered because why are you spiritual and fine and cool and all these different things? They're obsessed. That's what I'm getting. Some of you are also very authentic in this pile, and people are like, I keep hearing in love. Like you got people in love with you. Yeah. You have a lot of people that are in love with you, but they know they can't talk to you for some reason. For some of you, these could even be people that you work with. Some people hate to love you at your job because they're like, I shouldn't have feelings for you, or I shouldn't like you like this, but I like you. Like you could be a boss that gets on people's nerves too. Some of y'all are like bosses that like, again, you have no patience. You want things done. You put people in their place. Some of you are very successful in this pile, and people hate to love that you're so successful. They feel like you've earned everything that you've got. You deserve everything that you got, but they hate that you have it. Like, they love that you have it because they're like, woo, like, you know, good for you. Or I could do that too. But then they hate that you have it because they wish they had it. People hate to love your imagination. Some of you are very creative or imaginative. I'm getting wit in this pile. Somebody in here is very witty. Okay, so you could be like really charismatic, very charming. You make really cool jokes. You're the type of person that, like, if somebody is annoyed with you, you'll say something funny and they're like, oh, God. They're like, why? Why would you say that? Because now I like you again. Or I'm like, I think it's cute, but I don't like you. There's something here about people like liking you even when they don't like you. People also hate that they want to date you. Like, there's a lot of people. This file is so funny to me. There's a lot of people that want to date you, but they feel like they can't. They feel like nothing will come of this. Again, because either you're not interested in them. Some of you are in relationships. They can't talk to you. Some of you are in positions that they can't talk to you in. Like, maybe you're a higher up or something like that. Or you work below them or something like that. Some of you are, I don't know. I feel like you're putting people in weird positions that they don't know how to get out of. Like, these people are stressed. I'm also getting to, like, even with me saying that, there's something here about, like, how you talk to people. Something about you. I'm cracking up. It's something about you. It's the way you talk to people. You talk to people in a way that makes them like you, but then they know they can't like you or something. And I don't know why this is. Actually, let me clarify why it's forbidden. For some of you, this could even be like exes or people who are supposed to be mad at you. Like, there's people who are supposed to be mad at you. Why is this forbidden? It might be forbidden because you're closed off to these people. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting the vibe of people that, okay, either you're in a commitment, that's why you're closed off. Some of you, like I said, you could be celibate or abstinent, that's why you're closed off. Others of you, there's something here around work, that's why you're closed off. Or some of you, these are like exes or people that you fell out with. These people want to come back around and like make amends. But some of you are so okay on your own after things ended that they feel like they can't come back. That's why it's forbidden. Because there's a part of them that feels like, I want to come back around and say something. And the fact that you don't care, it's like, it's bothering them, but they can't be mad. Because part of them is attracted to it. Like, the fact that you lost your patience with them, the fact that you move forward, the fact that you're living your best life, the fact that you don't deny yourself happiness, the fact that you feel like there's better things ahead, the fact that you're successful and you work hard towards what you want, like, these things are just so lovable and so hateable at the same time. I'm also getting like a know-it-all vibe. Some people may feel like you always have an answer. They hate that. They feel like it's cool and then it's also not cool. Because they feel like there's always something to learn, is what I'm getting. There's like an energy here of learning from you. Pile 4. I was going to say 5. 5 could be relevant for someone. Yeah, I'm just getting the vibe that like a lot of people feel like you are too hot to handle, too cold to hold. You're smart, you're cool, you're funny. You're, someone that everybody wants to date, but apparently you can't date you. Some of y'all might be like, why? Why can't people date me? I'm getting the people that like you or who are hating to love you are either in positions that they can't like you. Like, maybe they're even committed. Pile 4. Some of these people are in relationships and they shouldn't like you, but they like you. And they hate that. They're like, why do I like you and I'm in this relationship? Or why do I like you and I'm doing something else? Or like, I'm supposed to be focused on myself. Or Why would I leave you but still like you more than, it seems like they like you more than you like them, because you seem to be okay. When people pull away from you, you seem to be okay. They seem anxious. I feel like you make people nervous. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, the whole thing about speaking. Like, something about what you say to people or how you talk to people makes them feel like, I don't know, like they can't tell whether you're hitting on them or not, or they can't tell whether this is like flirting or not. Some of you are just really good with your words, and they hate that because they love that you make things sound so charming, but at the same time they're like, you don't like me though, or you didn't mean that. Like, I'm getting people be mad at you. They're like, you didn't mean that. You didn't want to say that. You're making people weak in the knees. Weak in the knees. Yeah. People don't feel as confident around you. I'm also getting people don't feel as much in control around you. People feel like they have to wait on you. Like, when you're ready, they come. When you're ready, they when you're ready, they talk. Like, it's something here about you having control over what people do. They hate that they love that about you. Okay? That's all I got. That was pretty quick for pile 4. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Yep. That's all that I got. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.